What's up, everybody? It's your boy C Money back with another video. And today, I know it's been a lot because it's been like Raw reactions. Who do I think will beat Roman Reigns? It's been like 3-4 videos in a row now, I know. Because today we're here with SmackDown reactions. Now, SmackDown last night, great. We had Kurt Angle's birthday celebration. We had tag team title match. It was great, yeah. But yes, again, before this video starts, though, make sure you go check out the videos I upload, the other videos I uploaded this week, like who I think will beat Roman Reigns, Raw reactions, and the video I uploaded yesterday, NXT Deadline predictions. Make sure you check all of that out. But today, though, we're talking about Raw, because NXT Deadline is tonight, so tomorrow, reactions or a review should be up. But today, we're talking about SmackDown reactions. So, again, and a big thing was that Gable Stevenson was on SmackDown. Because remember Gable Stevenson, where he was like an Olympian? Yeah, like he was in the Olympics, an Olympian, yeah. And he made it to WWE. And then like he was like drafted to Raw, but like, and he showed up at WrestleMania. He like gave a suplex to Chad Gable at WrestleMania, and he was with the Street Profits and RK Bro and stuff. But we haven't seen him since, so we just didn't know what happened to him. And it said that he was going to be on SmackDown, yeah. And he was, because the cool thing about that, because remember, Kurt Angle is also an Olympian. He won in the Olympics with a broken freaking neck. Remember, so Kurt Angle is also an Olympian. So Gable Stevenson and Kurt Angle have that connection, yeah. And Gable Stevenson was like tagging along with Kurt Angle, yeah. So who knows? They might do like a storyline where Kurt Angle's like, yeah, Gable Stevenson is like Kurt Angle's protege or something. Yeah, who knows? We could see something like that. But excuse me, but yeah, so it was cool to see him because he's been like, because they said like, I hear you're down in the PC, yeah, which means that when they say, in WWE, when they say PC, I think they're talking about the Performance Center, yeah, which is where NXT is and where the superstars train and stuff, yeah, in the Performance Center in Florida, yeah. And yeah, so he's been down there just training, I guess, yeah, but yeah, so we haven't really seen him since WrestleMania, but I guess he's been working in the Performance Center and training and stuff, yeah, and just preparing for the main roster or NXT or something, yeah, so, and he can, Kurt Angle and Gable Stevenson confronted Braun Strowman, said like happy birthday to Kurt Angle, and he's like, hey, once you're done in the Performance Center, you want to get these hands, show up on SmackDown. Or like, we need you here on SmackDown if you want to get these hands, yeah. And he said, yeah, as soon as I'm done there, I'll come to SmackDown, yeah, and I'll come to you, yeah. And Braun's like, I like your confidence, yeah. So yes, but SmackDown started off though with the Usos defended the tag team championships against Sheamus and Butch. The Usos retaining the tag team championships. It was supposed to be the Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, but Drew McIntyre was unable to compete, so Butch took McIntyre's spot. And yeah, so the Usos retain. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler attacked Shotzi in the parking lot, injuring her hand. I think, yeah, because one thing I don't think I mentioned was that a few weeks ago, when Shayna Baszler fought Natalya, she kneed Natalya right in the face. You probably heard about it. If you haven't, she like broke Natalya's nose. Yeah, like Shayna kneed Natalya right in the face, like breaking her nose. Yeah, so Shayna's broken Natalya's nose. They've injured Raquel Rodriguez's elbow, and now taken out Shotzi's hand. Yeah, and you know they're Ronda acts all tough and stuff, which I liked Ronda. Now I don't, because now since she has Shayna, she thinks like she's so tough, even though like her and Shayna just like it's like 2-on-1 every single time. So like you're not tough. It's 2-on-1. Yeah. And then Tegan Nox returned last week. Tegan Nox was a part of NXT. She used to be a tag team partner with Dakota Kai until Dakota Kai turned on her. So yeah, so Tegan Nox, and she's had injuries before in the past with like her ACL and her knee and stuff. So, but she returned last week to help out Liv Morgan fight off Damage Control. Yeah, and they defeated today and last night they defeated Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler in a tag team match because Raquel Rodriguez distracted Ronda, and then they were able to get the pinfall on Shayna. Yeah, and then next week on SmackDown, Damage Control is going to defend the women's tag team championships against Liv Morgan and Tegan Nox. So that'll be cool. But then, oh my God, this guy. Let me talk to you, LA Knight. Yeah, LA Knight. 3 weeks ago, as you know, LA Knight was attacked by Bray Wyatt after smacking him and stuff. Yeah, or was attacked. Or we don't know if it was Bray Wyatt or not. Was it Uncle Howdy? Was it? I don't know. But and then 2 weeks ago, he was attacked again because he opened his mouth again. Yeah. And last week, because remember, I wasn't able to make SmackDown reactions last week, so I wasn't able to say this. But last week on SmackDown, Bray Wyatt said that he didn't attack LA Knight. He wasn't the one who did it, because he said, LA Knight, if I was the one who attacked you, there would have been nothing left of you. Yeah. I'm like, ooh, yeah. Bray, yeah. And then LA Knight comes out, he acts all tough, and he's like, yeah. He demands justice, and he pulled up the 2 clips where, like, he was attacked, or before he was attacked and stuff, and the Bray Wyatt masks was like in the background. Yeah, twice, both times, the Bray Wyatt mask was in the background. So he's like, yeah, I know it's you, Bray, all that. And then he says, you know what? If you don't come out here, I'm gonna come back there, and I'm gonna come back there and like, yeah, beat you up. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, because. He's mad. He wants payback, so he's like, I'm gonna go back there, and I'm gonna go find you myself. Yeah. And again, LA Knight, I said he's such an idiot. The more he talks about them, the angrier they're going to get, and he's gonna get attacked more and more. Like, what is wrong with this guy? Oh my God. LA Knight, come on, man. And then he goes backstage. He's trying to find Bray. He goes into a locker room, and there's like the Bray Wyatt t-shirt with like that new logo. And then he throws that t-shirt on the ground, and then the lights go out. He takes out his phone, and he's like using a flashlight, turns around, and then there's someone standing there with that like gray mask. Yeah, with that gray mask. Yeah, and he's like, ah! And then it just fade to black, and then we didn't hear anything else. So LA Knight probably got attacked again. Yeah. And also when he was making his promo, an Uncle Howdy thing popped up. He was saying, he must be punished. Do it. He must be punished. Yeah. And he said the door. At the end, he said the door is. I'm not sure if he said the door is closed. The door is closed. Closing, I don't know. He said something like that. Uncle Howdy during another promo, yeah. He said something like that, like the door is closed, like is closed, close. I don't know. Something like that. And then he got ambushed again by Bray Wyatt, yeah, or by whoever, yeah, was behind the mask, yeah. And he doesn't know who he's messing with. LA Knight, use your brain. John Cena's coming back. December 30th, the last SmackDown of 2022. John Cena will show up. Because we seen John Cena a few months ago for his 20th year anniversary on Raw. But he hasn't been on SmackDown in like over a year. So he's coming back to SmackDown, the last SmackDown of the year, yeah. December 30th. Yeah, so it is going to be great. John Cena coming back. And Michael Cole said, you know what I'm going to be wearing in 3 weeks? Yeah, jorts. Yeah. And Wade Barrett on commentary goes, oh, yeah, no. Yeah, right. Yeah. And I'm like, Michael Cole, I ever see you wearing jorts, Michael Cole, I'm going to throw up. Michael Cole. I'm kidding, Michael. I love you. But just don't wear jorts. Because John Cena obviously wears jorts. But, yeah, so John Cena coming back December 30th, last SmackDown of the year. Yeah. Hit Row ambushes Legado de Fantasma and Viking Raiders during their tag match, causing a disqualification. Attacking the Viking Raiders and Legado de Fantasma sending a message. And next week, it's going to be a triple threat tag team match, which is great. Yeah, Can't wait to see that. They have a contract signing because last week Ricochet won the SmackDown World Cup. He defeated Santos Escobar in the finals. Yeah, so Ricochet is going to fight Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship next week, which is cool because Gunther's the one who defeated Ricochet to become Intercontinental Champion. And I don't think Ricochet ever got his rematch, so he will next week though. Yeah, they have the New Day comes out to help out Ricochet because they've had problems with Imperium. A 6-man tag. It's funny because it is the New Day is like, we all know how this is gonna end, and Adam Pearce is like, no, it's not gonna end like this. And he's like, have you ever watched wrestling? Contract signings always end in violence. Yeah. And Adam Pearce goes, good point. Yeah. And then a 6-man tag match starts. Ricochet and the New Day pick up the victory, defeating Imperium in a 6-man tag. Can Ricochet defeat Gunther? We'll see. Stay tuned for next week. Kurt Angle's having a party backstage, and you have Jason Jordan, because a thing with Jason Jordan, him and Kurt Angle were like, they had this storyline back in 2017, 2018, where Kurt Angle's like long-lost son was Jason Jordan, and they just had that little funny thing. But then they had a little reunion because Jason Jordan had a card that said "#1 Dad," and it was from Jason Jordan, and it was like, oh my God, yeah. So it's referencing the back during that storyline because we haven't really heard anything about that storyline since. So it was very cool to see that happen. Yeah. And Alpha Academy trying to get in, and he's like, you're not on the list. Yeah, it's good. Street Profits came, though, and they were on the list. Yeah. Lacey Evans, there's this, happened last week, too, this promo of her saying she's going back to the basics, and, like, this army promo and stuff. Very cool. So we'll probably see Lacey Evans return soon. Karrion Kross went to Rey Mysterio, because last week, Karrion Kross, He said who his next victim was, and Scarlett pulled out a card, and it had Rey Mysterio on it. Yeah. So, Karrion Kross's next victim is Rey Mysterio. And Rey's like, he's been out for a little bit because he had like this ankle injury. Yeah. But he should be coming back soon. And he was in the trainer's office. Karrion Kross came in, and he's like, Rey, not here to fight. Not here to fight. Yeah. Him and Scarlett come in, and he's talking about the story. Scarlett told her about this horse who was a working horse, but then when he got older and older, he had to become a workhorse, but he got so old he couldn't even pull the cart. And so basically, Karrion Kross is saying to Rey Mysterio, like that his career is coming to an end. And then like they called in security because Rey's like, call security here to the doctor, and Karrion Kross is like, no, it's all right. Yeah. And then security came in, and Kross is like, is there a problem here? Kross goes, no problem. Yeah. And then him and Scarlett walk away. So Rey Mysterio, Karrion Kross's next victim is Rey Mysterio. Yeah. So basically, he just said how Rey Mysterio's like kind of career's coming to an end. It was basically just saying that. Yeah. And then lastly, they have Jey Uso, because next week Roman Reigns is going to be on SmackDown, and Jey Uso says to Sami Zayn, get a little haircut, yeah, and trim your, look nice, yeah, that was funny. And then Kurt Angle and Gable Stevenson spray the Alpha Academy with a big thing of milk. Because remember back in 2001, Kurt Angle sprayed Stone Cold and everyone of the Alliance with the milk truck. Yeah. So he did the same thing again because Kurt Angle and Alpha Academy crashed his party. And he's like, if you're going to eat my cake, because Otis was going to eat his cake, you're going to need a lot of milk. Then Gable Stevenson and him bring out the milk truck and they spray them with milk. And then they chug the milk. And that was it. Happy birthday to Kurt Angle, and Rey Mysterio said, because it was like a extra, it said, Rey Mysterio said, you will always suck, Kurt Angle. Yeah. But when we say you suck, we mean it in a love way. Yeah. But that's it. Stay tuned for NXT Deadline reactions tonight. But that's it, guys. Leave a comment, like, subscribe for more. C-Money's out.